I am innocent.
Yes, yes, everyone here is innocent.
Perhaps it is better to die.
Who are you?
I am Abe Faria, a prisoner like you. Together, we may yet find freedom. Each day, I will teach, and you will learn. There is a treasure I know to be hidden on the island of Monte Cristo. I know the path to riches beyond imagination. Gold, jewels, priceless artifacts, and I alone carry the secret.
If I die before we escape, the secret of the treasure is yours.
Remember Monte Cristo.
The days passed quickly now. Each time the guards left, Edmund crawled through the hidden tunnel to the abbey's cell, where the old priest gave him lessons. They began with languages. The abbey taught him Italian, English, and Spanish. He showed him how to read and write better French, and even taught him Latin. Edmund repeated words until he could speak with fluency. Then came history and geography. Faria traced maps of Europe on the dusty floor, explaining how nations rose and fell. He spoke of Rome, Greece, and the empires of the past. Edmund's imagination soared. Though his body was trapped, his mind traveled across continents and centuries. Mathematics followed, numbers, geometry, and astronomy. Edmund learned how to measure the stars, how to calculate distances, how to reason with logic.
You see, knowledge is power. If you escape this place, you will not be only a free man, but a man armed with wisdom.
More than lessons, Abbé Faria gave Edmund something he had lost, a father. Edmund once said with sorrow,
My poor father died alone while I was imprisoned.
God has sent us to each other in this place. You will be my son, and I will be your teacher.
From that moment, their bond deepened. Edmund found in the abbey not only knowledge, but love, patience, and guidance. With Faria's help, Edmund began to examine the events that had led to his imprisonment. The abbé listened carefully as Edmund recounted his arrest, Villefort's interrogation, and the mysterious letter. The old priest's sharp mind connected the pieces.
Do you not see? It was not chance. It was a plot. Danglers who envied your promotion to captain, and Fernand, who desired Mercedes, worked together to destroy you. Villefort, fearing the letter would expose his own father's politics, silenced you. Each man had something to gain from your ruin.
Edmund's eyes widened. Until now, he had thought it was just a mistake. But hearing the priest's explanation, he understood the truth. He had been betrayed. His heart burned with anger, but the abbé placed a firm hand on his arm.
Do not let hatred consume you, my son. Knowledge and patience are stronger than rage.
One day, justice will come, but it must be guided by wisdom.
Because I see in you a good heart. You were betrayed, yet you remain noble. God has chosen you for this destiny.
But even as hope grew, Edmund noticed the abbé's health fading. Terrible fits seized him, leaving him pale and trembling. His strength weakened, and though he smiled bravely, Edmund saw fear in his eyes.
Do not be afraid. I will care for you as you cared for me.
No, my son. My time will soon end, but your life is just beginning. You must prepare for freedom and for the treasure.
He gave Edmund a small piece of parchment, carefully hidden in the lining of his clothes. On it was the secret map of Monte Cristo. Edmund pressed it to his heart. Together they continued to dig. The tunnel grew longer, reaching toward the sea. They planned to escape side by side, swimming to the shore, then sailing away. But one night, as they worked, the abbé collapsed, gasping for breath. Edmond lifted him in his arms, but the priest's face was pale and his voice weak.
If I die, promise me you will not give in to despair. Live, escape, and use the treasure for justice, not for vengeance alone.
Edmund wept, but swore the promise. The abbé knew the end was near. In his final days, he spoke not of riches, but of wisdom.
Remember, my son, true greatness is not in wealth, but in how you use it.
The world is full of men who destroy, but few who build. Be among the builders. Forgive when you can, but punish when you must. Above all,
never lose your soul in the fire of revenge.
Edmund listened carefully, memorizing each word as if it were sacred scripture.
At last, one quiet evening, Abbé Faria closed his eyes for the last time. His hand rested in Edmund's, his face peaceful. Edmund knelt by his side, his heart breaking.
Father, teacher, friend, what will I do without you?
Yet, even in death, the old priest's presence remained. His lessons, his love, and his secret had transformed Edmund from a simple sailor into a man of learning, purpose, and destiny. Edmund wiped his tears, clutching the map of Monte Cristo.
I will escape. I will live. And I will honor your name.